Hey guys, how's it going? This is a video for the second Excel assignment. In this assignment, we're going to be talking about sheets, and we're going to be talking about cell formatting. Okay, and we are going to create a Battleship game board. Okay, um, let's see. To create the Battleship game, you'll primarily be using formatting features. Each workbook should contain two formatted worksheets, one for the player's own ships and one in which to mark hits on the enemy ships. Okay, so let's open up Microsoft Excel. Let's create a blank workbook. Click on create a blank workbook. First thing we want to do is save this file. So let's save it and let's call it Excel 2 with your first name, last name. Save it into your documents folder, click save. Now guys, this is the instructional video for the Excel version of this assignment. If you want to use, if you want to do this assignment in Google Sheets, it's going to be on the other video. Okay. All right, the first thing we want to do is set up our game board. Okay, let's talk about sheets. Okay, down here we have these little tabs. We have one tab called Sheet 1. I'm down here. All right, we've got a little plus button that says New Sheet. Okay, if we click on that, we have Sheet 2. So these are like pages in a book. Okay. Papers in a book. All right, so this one, let's go ahead and name this, let's see here. We'll call it enemy ships. Okay. This sheet 1, I'm going to double click on this little tab that says sheet 1. I'm going to name this enemy ships. Okay. And I'm going to come over here to sheet 2 and I'm going to name this my ships. So double click, name it my ships. So these are like different. They're both contained inside of the same file, but you can have different information on each one. So if I typed a number in cell A1 on enemy ships and I came over here to my ships or this other sheet, it would be gone. You see? Okay, and let's see. All right, there we go. Now we're cleared here. Okay. Go ahead and pause the video if you need to rename your sheets, and then we'll move on. Okay. All right, guys. We are going to. You're gonna click and hold on cell A1 and you're going to drag over to J and then down to 10. Okay. Now what we want to do is we want to create these cells, or the boxes are rectangular right now. We want to turn them into squares essentially. So we're going to resize them. Okay. So we need a highlight so click on A1, hold it and drag it over to J and then drag it down to 10. So it should look like that. Okay. If you are in Microsoft Excel, come over here to Format under Cells, Home tab, Cells, and Format Cells. Let's go to Row Height, and let's change this to, I don't remember what I changed it to. Let's change it to 50 and see what it does. Okay. All right. It's not exactly square. I'm actually going to change it. Row height, I'm going to change it to about 45, and that looks good enough for me. But if you'll notice, let me move my picture out of the way. If you'll notice, it kind of goes off the screen. So depending on the size of your computer screen, you might need to zoom out a little bit so you can see all of it. So I zoomed out to 90% so I can see all of it. Okay. Let's do the same thing. Well, actually, while we have it highlighted, Okay, you'll notice that cell A1, that's where we started, it is a white and the other boxes are light gray, but it is still highlighted because you see this thick line around our selection. Okay. Go ahead and pause the video if you need to. If you need to, pause the video. Highlight from A1 down to J10, and then go to Format. Go to Row Height. Change that to 45 or something very similar. Okay. All right. Now what we want to do is we want to color the background. We want to color the background. Since this is a Battleship game, we're going to color it like a water or an ocean color. So I'm going to go with a kind of a blue color. Okay. And it looks like this. Okay. One more thing. Just leave everything selected. We want to come up here to borders and go to all borders. Okay. So instead of these light gray lines over here, we've got dark black lines on our game board. Okay. All right. So this is what it should look like. Now, go ahead and pause the video if you need to. Use this little paint bucket. Highlight everything. Use the little paint bucket to change the color to blue. And come over here next to the paint bucket to the left and click on all borders. And now let's come over here to My Ships and let's do the same thing from A1 down to J10. Format, what did I do? Did I do 45? I think I did 45. I zoomed out a little bit so I can see everything. I left everything selected. I'm going to click on that, boom. Okay. We're done setting up the ocean part of the game board. Now we need to place ships on the game board. Okay, so let's see here. Setting up the game board. You can read through all of this if you want to. It's kind of boring. I kind of take some shortcuts. It's fine. Okay, so this is what you need to know. Number of ships. You have one ship that's an aircraft carrier, 6 squares in length, and it's orange. So these two columns, length and color, are the ones that and number of ships are the ones that we need to pay attention to. Okay, so I have one area that's 6 squares in length, and it can go up and down or across, but it's got to be 6 squares long, up and down or across, and it's got to be colored orange. Okay. So do it in the, make sure you do it in the My Ships tab. So we can go from D2 down to D7 is 6 squares, and I'm going to give that a light orange color here. Sure, I'll use that light orange color. Okay. And we need 2 battleships that are 5 squares in length and they're yellow. So number of ships, the length, and the color. So 2 areas, 5 squares long, yellow. Okay. So I'm going to put one right here, and this is going to be yellow. I'm going to put one right here, and that's going to be, that's going to be yellow. Okay. Let's see. 2 destroyers, 4 squares long. What color is that? Light green. You just do probably any green. There, 4 squares, and just go with a, I don't know, go with a green color. Green color. And 2 submarines, 3 squares long, that are gray. I'm going to put them right, I'm going to put one right there. I'm going to go with a light gray color. And right there, light gray color. And then lastly, we've got a cruiser light red. Okay. All right. No. I don't know. Let's go with a red right there. Okay. All right, guys. Go ahead and save your file right here. Make sure that you have this. Make sure that you have this set up. Enemy ships is going to be blank. My ships is going to be. You're going to have your ships located on here, and you should have 8 ships total. Looks like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and save this. When you get to this part right here, go ahead and save it, and then you can go ahead and turn it in Canvas, submit assignment, and you can turn it in. Okay, guys, hope you have a good one, and as usual, let me know if you have any questions. If you get stuck, send me an email, let me know, or you can join me for office hours, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.